Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. But hold on, Stargazer. Thank you for letting me know. I'm reading your comments, so bear with me for a second. You wrote a lot, so busy multitasking. Sending out summons to people that want to stop by. Okay, I am better with the situations and accepting who I can and cannot work with. Yes, I wanted to mention something to you about that. You're not the only person to react the way you did, so don't worry about it. That's why I was more concerned about you than anybody else, because we want to work with who we want to work with, and it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. And for anybody that thinks it does, I'm sorry to be the bearer of reality, but it's basically like going up to your favorite person and forcing them to spend time with you. You can't do that. So that's why I was telling you for a very long time that whoever wants to work with you is going to want to work with you. You're not in a position to choose who you want to work with and who you don't want to work with. So if that makes sense. So it sounds rough news, a tough pill to swallow, but it's true. Any person in paganism will tell you that. Any experienced practitioner will tell you that. Although currently I'm not feeling like myself. I don't want to say if it's this or if it's that, so I just came here to ask Orpheus. But to my guess, I could be a curse now that I think about it. Be right back. I'm going to try to clear up and see if that helps. Nope, I still feel changed. Like, my brain feels like it's being covered and touched by a bedroom sheet. I don't know how to describe it better than that. It's okay. You're muted. Okay. So let me clear this up for you. Remember all that homework I gave you, the book recommendations and telling you to practice to learn how to do shields and stuff? You're not doing shielding if that's happening to you. If it helps, think about this, not a physical shield, but like a wall of energy that is a part of you that encases you. I like to think of like one of those like a biological jelly suit that literally like goes over you. And if you visualize that encasing your entire body from head to toe, not missing a single spot, and you think about it as protective energy, things will bounce off at you. Yes, I still got it. Okay. So definitely learn that, master that, and learn to read signs of entities and deities that want to work with you. That's your best bet at learning who can and can't train with you. Also, I think you should check this out, but stuff that's like a vibrational frequency, like this pendant I picked up on Sunday, it's got coils in it. It's infused with vibrational energy, and it's copper coils with crystals in it and resin. So look that up. I forget exactly what they're called, but you could probably find it at a Reiki master store or representative, probably. Okay, did it? Okay. But you gotta practice it every day, and you gotta check yourself to see if it's intact all the time. Once you get the feel of managing and maintaining it, then you won't have to check in so often, but definitely put it in place. Stargazer, I don't want to be that guy to say it worked in a snap, but it worked. Okay, good. So then I explained it right. But that's okay. That's how I was too. But it's maintaining it is a little bit of the difficult part. But if you understand how energy works and things get applied, then it will be easy for you. Especially if you're the kind of person that is very sensitive to energy. So I definitely recommend picking up one of these. It's a vibrational crystal or whatever. Or a focus crystal. Just look up like Reiki and vibrational crystals or talismans with copper coils or wires in it. It definitely helps. So check that out. And like I said before, don't be discouraged as to why certain entities don't want to work with you, or there are certain ones that want to work with you and it's not the ones that you want. Just think of it as a gift that these entities want to work with you. Even if you don't know them, even if you don't quite understand them, research about them, get to know them. So, what was it? In your reading, you had what? Hecate and Diana? I'm trying to remember. But those goddesses, definitely look them up. I mean, the reason why they come forward is because they know that you need something that only they can help you with. So that's why I am a big stickler for sticking to my guns and giving you the advice that I pick up. So, alright, I'm gonna get some water and then we're gonna get started here. Do some incense burning too. Okay. Orpheus will always be my number one. Yep. Just make sure that you learn how to make it so that he's not baby handling you so much. I don't mean that as an insult or to be rude or anything, but a lot of entities, if you rely on them too much, too often, too long, they eventually walk away from you. So just be mindful of that and be careful of that. So always strive to learn the lessons that they are trying to teach you and trying to guide you in, because they're going for what is going to benefit you. So I'm going to grab my tarot deck here. Yeah, I'm going to grab these. So, Tarot of the Divine is here. And I'm going to burn some incense a little bit. This is my tranquility candle, so once the incense burns out, I'm going to burn this instead. I'm going to see how it does. I picked this up on Sunday too, so. Stargazer goes, okay. I'm playing with fire. I mean, we could do a dragon fire sound effect if anybody wants to play with that. We have How to Train Your Dragons playing in the background right now. Hopefully the music isn't too overpowering. If it is, please let me know. I'll turn it down a little bit if I can, or if I need to turn up just a hair, I will, but all my videos don't have the same volume level, so chances are the next YouTube song that gets played, it might be louder than this one, so. So I got my selenite crystal rod. I use it as a wand, but it's a rod for proper use. I got it at the Niagara Celtic Festival, which you guys are going to be able to see me at, by the way. I'm not going to be doing, pardon. You guys aren't going to be able to see me doing tarot readings there, but in person, if you guys do show up, you'll be able to. My incense is burning on the sides only. Okay, there we go. Therefore, it's going. So, yes, I will not be doing tarot readings, but you can still book tarot readings at the Niagara Celtic Festival out in Lockport, New York. So if you want to join me, it's September 17th and 18th. I'll be at the High Striker Hammer Games. So test your strength for $2 a swing. I invite only positive energy. Banish negative energy. Any negative energy I cast out. Positive energy I enhance and bring in. So this can get pretty hot, so I'm just gonna put that there. You guys can see it still a little bit there. Let's see here. So, alright, just remember for the stream, if you want a tarot reading, put an exclamation mark, join, and then you can use the command list, or you type in, I think, free reading, but I think it's exclamation mark command underscore list. That's what you gotta type in. Let's cleanse the deck. Put the high vibrational pendant on there. I want to turn it into a necklace, but so far it's happy being used this way right now. Let me at least change the music, because I have a feeling I gotta change the music for some reason. Wait, OMG, I forgot. It's okay. I made a MooBot, so now there are command triggers. But do you want a free reading tonight, Stargazer? I'll write you down. This band is called Otaka, I believe. Check them out on YouTube. Monitoring the stream through my phone. By the way, I'm going to share the link here too. Stargazer, I've been trying to figure out what Orpheus would want as a gift artistically, and I forgot you receive messages from entities. Is it okay? Yeah, I can do that. I could do channelings too, but just so you know, like, I'm gonna have to start changing my tune for that soon. I don't know exactly when, but if you are, so far there's been a couple people asking me that, so if it was only you, then I would keep it free, but since I keep getting more people asking me, I have to charge my services for it. But for you, I can do it for free. But I think I just give you some upfront advice, to be honest. You're very welcome, Stargazer. I keep seeing, I've been making satchels, to be honest, with herbs in them. So if you want, I can make you a satchel for Orpheus with herbs in it. And I'm being shown like a satchel, like a white or silver satchel, but that's up to you. Just go under my link tree, go under the Etsy, and look under the satchels and stuff. You can message me for a custom satchel if you want, and I'll just put up a listing for you to buy, but that's if you have money. Oh, nice. By the way, my satchels are... Let me double check my price. Hopefully this doesn't crash the stream. Yes. Yeah, my satchels run from... You just go on the link tree, click on the Etsy tab, and look under my herbal crafts section. It's protection herb sachets, but everything ranges between 4605 and 7505. The Sage Shield is what I would recommend for you and Orpheus, but that's the 7505. So if you're looking for something lower, like in price range, I can do a custom intuitively selected satchel for you at 4605. So just message me to set up the listing and stuff to remind me after stream, okay? Okay, I'll check out the prices later. OMG, yes. Okay. Yep. So, I mean, do you want like an actual free reading, by the way? Because like I just keep getting told, like for Orpheus, like if he actually wants actual item, which in my opinion, when you're working with deities and stuff, it's best to pick it out yourself. So like if you do still want oh, I'm forgetting to wear my leather rings. It's okay. I wore them last night. I just don't feel like wearing too much stuff right now tonight for some reason. But I got leather rings. You can check it out in Discord. Kettle Black Arts and is the shop where I get my leather jewelry from. But I will always wear my werewolf bracelet. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, just remind me. You know what? You could just message me right now on Discord, and that will be there for me to get back to. Like, tag me or personally message me on Discord, and say, hey, I'm placing a satchel order. Whenever you're ready, though. That way, I will have it made fresh for you when you do buy it. I'll put up a... I just did a fairy satchel today, actually, and one of the fairy queens approached me. It was very interesting. Play with my crystals. But overall, like, Stargazer, you're feeling, definitely better? Because let me know how the shielding goes for you. You gotta work at it all the time. Every time you wake up in the morning, it's not always gonna be there, so make sure you're always maintaining your shield. Use the force. So don't forget, guys, if you want a free reading, start by putting !join in the chat and follow it from there. Or just write in big giant all caps in the chat, I would like a free reading, please. Stargazer, be right back, checking the shop out now. Okay, thank you. It's very much greatly appreciated. I do appreciate every bit of support, so feel free to drop a follow on there too. Even if people are just here for the music, it'd be fun. Playing with my incense, but hey, MX Dorcha, welcome to the stream. Please feel free to drop a follow. It'd be greatly appreciated. You'd be helping me get one step closer to affiliate.
Referring to the incident with the dragon, I was barely involved.
Aw, thank you so much for dropping a follow. It's greatly appreciated. If you want a free reading, you can just put in all caps, I would like a free reading, please, or you use the command list. I made it. Hopefully it's user-friendly. Please let me know if it's user-friendly or what I can do to improve on the command list. I have a reading list. So I don't get lost. This is a Princess Mononoke song that inspired a band called Otaka, I believe. I'll link it in the chat here. Well, this is cleansing. I'll do some wellness dice. I did a reading last night with wellness dice for people. Oh, okay. What kind of free reading would you like? A general reading? People normally ask me, can you do a love reading, career, financial, or just overall general? I can do that for you, MX Dorcha. But I'm going to start shuffling here, and I'm going to connect to your energy some here. So just relax and hang back. If you have any specific questions for me, feel free to text it in the chat. If you're not comfortable texting them in the chat, you can just visualize them in your mind and pretend or just visualize sending them to the cards here. And let me know when you're done doing that. And I will start for you here. Thank you, General would be great. Okay, awesome. But like I said, any specific questions, let me know. I'll wait for you for one more reply before I start pulling here. I'm just going to connect to your energy, okay? Stargazer. I thought you meant sigils. No, satchels like bags. But that's what I was telling you. I think he wants an herbal bag. Like I can do protections. I can do all sorts of stuff. Do you make those? I could paint a sigil on a rock for you, but I only do Norse runes though. But you can always message me to coordinate this, by the way. Just message me in the Discord and I'll get back to you after stream for sure for fine-tuned details. Alright, MX Dorcha, I am doing a general reading for you. Again, if you have any questions or concerns for the cards, let me know now before I start dealing the cards here. If you don't have any, it's okay. Just let me know so that way I know you're all ready and we're on the same page here. Clearing my throat. I'm being told it's okay to start dealing the cards now. Let's see. Thank you. A lot going on, so nothing specific, but I'm happy to clarify in chat. Okay, awesome. I'm being told to use 4 cards for you. I'm being told to correct this one to put it right side up. And this one too. Hey J-Step, morning, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Alright, so MX Dorcha. You have the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the Queen of Coins, and the Queen of Wands. You got 2 queens here. I do use the booklet as a baseline, and then I build off with my intuition, so don't judge me, but that's my process, and have trust or faith in it. It really does work here. So let's see, the 5 of Wands here, and I'll show you each card. MX Dorcha. I think I'm a few seconds behind, so apologies if I'm delayed responding. It's okay. My whole internet connection makes everything delayed by at least 30 seconds or a few minutes, so don't mind me either. So, alright. You got the 5 of Wands in reverse. I'll let me show you the card here. So, the 5 of Wands, the Pandavas of India, Sanskrit epic poem. The 5 of Wands is represented here by the Pandavas, 5 brothers who embody unity in the face of conflict. The 5 brothers have been known to bicker and play fight, but they also care deeply for one another. A resolution to their strife only comes from good communication. The reversal meaning of this card is compromise, peace, harmony, resolution, conflict avoidance. Conflict avoidance stands out to me for some reason. For you, I feel like this is a past tense for you. This is something that you've done in the past where this is just part of your nature. So J-Step, I'll read your comment here in a second. Hold on one second, please. But yeah, like, I feel like in part of your nature, MX Dorcha, you don't really like conflicts. You try to avoid conflicts. You avoid it like the plague. Like I hate drama, so I avoid it too. So, I feel like that's just part of your personality. That's just part of who you are. And I feel like you come from a family that isn't too big, but it's kind of like this a bit. Um, kind of, I'm getting told brothers that you do have a brother or brothers, but you learned from them early on how to just like take it as that's how they are and that's how you are. So I hope this resonates with you so far. Please let me know in the stream how I'm doing. Um, I'm not as self-confident today as I was yesterday. I'll admit that, but you know what? I'm working on it. I'm always working to better myself every single day, just like all you guys should be doing too. It really helps. I'm going to move on to the Two of Swords here. It's in reverse, so I'm going to read you the reversal meaning here. And it's Sita, India, Hindu, epic, Ramayana. If I say things wrong or butcher names, please forgive me. Hey, Kitty Lydia, welcome back to the stream. I'll read your comment as soon as I'm done with this card. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the stream. The Two of Swords represents being stuck between hard choices. Sita's decision between Scylla and Charbodus is not easy and cannot be made blindly. It calls for self-reflection. Things can only remain balanced for so long before a move must be made. The reversal meaning is indecision, lies exposed, delays, overwhelming fear. MX Dorcha, I do believe you are one of those empaths that can sense lies very easily. You're a natural lie detector. I feel like this whole reading is about you, just labeling out your strengths and weaknesses. But I feel like right now this is strengths for you. You are a natural lie detector. And this has helped you in the past a whole lot. Actually, this is what helps you avoid those conflicts too, is when you know for a fact that person is, I'm going to put it this way, talking shit, you don't play their game. You walk away because you instantly smell it a million miles away. So I'm going to move on to the next card here, but I'm also going to get back to my comics comments real quick because I don't want to forget to write down Kitty Liddy here. Let me just go back up on comments real quick. So we got Kitty in the stream and J-Step. And Alex Dorsha did say, I think... Nope, I read that one. I'm good. The argumentativeness you saw in my cards ended up coming out a few hours later. Oh my goodness, J-Step. You have to let me know. Fill me in. Kitty Liddy says, join. MX Dorsha, very much a people pleaser. Have two sisters, but they're both very masculine. Have been quite tough lovers. That's what I was sensing. Masculine. Because when I say like brothers or stuff like that, I'm picking up on masculine energy. So I might use my terms a bit off for some people who are very much about grammatical accurateness. But okay, so I got that down for you. MX Dorcha, very much a people pleaser. Anything else? No. Okay. I got everybody. Okay. Sometimes it's a bit tough to keep up the comments. I like to think so. I definitely think I am someone who can pick up on if from my family of origin. Yeah. I have to ask, are you... What ethnic background are you, by the way? Because I'm picking up on... I mean, I have two cards with India here. One card is from Africa and one is from Hawaii. And I feel like one of these is one of your ethnic backgrounds for some reason, or at least part of your DNA here. J stuff, just petty stuff with my housemate. Oh man. Don't let your housemate get away with anything. I'll move on to the Queen of Coins here for MX Dorcha. Let's see, Queen of Coins. Oh, I was off Australia, actually. I'm so sorry. I get Australia and Africa mixed up. I am horrible with that, so please forgive me. This card is Waramurungunju. That is a long name, and I butchered it. I'm sorry. This is a legend from northern Australia in Gunwingu deity. Irish. My keyboard is a little messed up. It's okay. I'm thinking you might have a very distant relative. I think you should do a DNA test just to see, just to humor me one of these days. Come back and be like, I took a DNA test. The Queen of Coins is an eager mother, ready to bring new life. I'm just gonna say Wara, so I'm not butchering her name. Wara has traveled the world blessing her many children. She is always moving, loving, and ever practical. She teaches her children how to help themselves. She was corrected in the upright position, so she represents a healer, luxury, being grounded, practicality, and movement. So I feel like in regards to you on this, MX Dorcha, what stood out to me was practicality. So I feel like you're a very logical person, like myself here. Um, but movement also stood out to me. So like maybe I don't see you moving or anything. Oh wow, you have family in Australia, 100%. Okay, like I said, one of these cards is for you. So it's this card then. So Queen of Coins. So Wara with movement, and I feel like it's more about energy movement for you, more than anything else. Let me make sure my music is playing real quick. Nope, it's still playing. Okay. So for Wara, uh, yeah, movement, energy movement, which means you're constantly doing something, constantly working on something, constantly doing something, going on adventures or what have you. That's what I sense with you. Like, you're a very active person, is what I'm picking up here. But that activeness, because this is the Queen of Coins, it associates with money. So when it comes to money, you're very motivated and you get stuff done. I mean, you really get stuff done. So keep that in mind. I was going to say, make sure. Keep that in mind. That is, honestly, I'm just picking up that this is your greatest strength, is your motivation and the care that you have that comes with it. Anything else I'm picking up here? Just your job and money is your biggest motivator here. I'm going to move on to the Queen of Wands here. This one I know is Hawaii. It's easy. I mean, maybe you might want to move to Australia. I've been thinking about moving to Australia, by the way. And the Queen of Wands is Pele, Hawaiian deity. So this is Hawaii. It's a Hawaiian goddess. The Queen of Wands represents a fiery force, The volcano goddess, Pele's rages can be destructive, but her blessings are just as powerful. She is the creativity of dance, the nourishment of rich soil, and the chaotic force of an explosion. Um, yeah, this ties in with your Queen of Coins, by the way. Upright position represents optimism, independence, confidence, passion, and verve. I don't know what verve means. I haven't I'm not that well versed in here. But passion stands out to me. This ties in with your Queen of Coins. Your passion for work and obtaining money. MX Dorcha. I'm super logical and a complete overworker, Capricorn. Ooh. So water right here, but you might have a fire sign somewhere in your chart where this is being enhanced into. So I want you to keep in mind, a hard-working life isn't so bad, but make sure you let your intuition guide you, okay? Make sure that intuition is dead on. And that what I'm talking about is your lie detector here. This is what's going to help you make even more money. Your passion is what's going to help you enhance your hardworkingness, your career, your money. And just remember, avoid the drama like you have been training yourself to be doing. So I hope this has helped you tonight. I'm not really picking up anything else other than I'm wondering if you've been thinking about moving to Australia for some reason too, because as active as you are, I wouldn't be surprised if you're thinking about moving somewhere in the future. Maybe just be closer to your family. And definitely research about Wara here. Australian goddess. So I'm going to see if you do type in anything here before I move on to Kitty Liddy here for the stream. So Kitty Liddy, if you'd like, please, if you have a question or concern for the cards, text it in the chat so I can be prepared to jump in here and do your reading. Not trying to rush anybody here. I just want to make sure MX Dorcha gets every opportunity to analyze everything. MX Dorcha, thank you so much for reading. I really appreciate your time. I love to travel and definitely want to move, but hadn't considered Australia. I'm so lost with my job at the moment, but definitely on the path to finding myself and figuring out what I need. Okay, MX Dorcha, I'm going to give you a little more advice here. Think about moving to Australia. I mean, the pros are you got family there. The cons are, I mean, you don't know everything that's there, but I would definitely put that on your map here for consideration. And since you got a free reading from me today, please feel free to click on the Linktree link that's in the ! join trigger in the comments or on my socials panel in the About Me page. And please go to my Facebook, leave a review or a mention on the page. It'd be greatly appreciated, and you'll be helping me out a whole lot because I only got 3 reviews. I need more actual people leaving me reviews, so it'd be very much greatly appreciated if you could do that for me. So if you want, feel free to stay in the chat me up if you'd like. I'm trying to keep it at an average of 3 viewers. Right now we're at 2. So feel free to camp out, watch other readings if you'd like. But definitely check out my Facebook and leave a review. So thank you so much, MX Dorcha. You have a wonderful night. Light, love, and happiness to you, my friend. So Kitty Liddy, hi, I will. What does September have in store for me? Okay, then let's do that. For some reason, this deck really wants to be used this week. I haven't really worked with this deck all that much, but it's a very interesting deck, and I really like working with it. So let's activate. cleanse the deck a bit, because even heat does work. Let me just connect to your energy here. Okay. What does September have in store for Kitty Liddy? I'm being told 3 cards for you. Oh, we got that 7 of coins again. This was here last night. So we got 7 of coins, King of coins, and 4 of wands. So we got, I think it's Aztec, we got Native American, and we have India again. India is very popular in this deck. So I'm going to go through each card for you here, so please be patient. Let's see. 7 of coins. I'm still learning this deck too, so like I said, I'll read out of the booklet and then we'll go through it together. Nanahuatzin, Mexico, Aztec mythology. The 7 of coins represents the desire for a good harvest, though it might require sacrifice. Nanahuatzin must determine when it is right to be patient and when it is better to scrap everything to start fresh. Because it was upright, it represents reward, perseverance, decisions, investment, and fruition. So this is for your September reading, so this is all in the future. So I feel like there's going to be some good fortune coming your way in September that could manifest in a number of ways. Because I'm seeing circles here and it is coins, I'm feeling that it's going to have to do with finances here. I feel like you might be making a little bit extra money, but not much in September. Maybe I'm thinking overtime for work for some reason. That's just what's coming into my mind right now is overtime, working, extra money. Uh, I have to ask, are you working at a retail store for some reason, like with Halloween items or something? Because I know uh, the spirit stores have already started selling Halloween costumes and supplies already, and it's not even October or September yet. It's late August. Um, so I'd be curious to know if you dealt with anything like that. But if I'm off about that, that's okay. Maybe you might be thinking about going to this spirit store and gearing up for your Halloween costume this year early. But anyways, in September, you're going to be having a little extra cash in your wallet here or your bank. So, um, be wise about spending your money, by the way, because right now we're in the middle of a inflation and gas prices are still not the best in the US. So, uh, in everywhere because of 2 years of COVID, I think. So, be aware that yes, you are going to get a little extra money. Kitty lady, no, but I plan on working. Okay, so when you do work and all that, you're gonna have a little extra money here. So, like I said, I don't see you being the latest billionaire, but I do sense just a little bit extra money, enough to make a living off of. So it will be only what you need it for. So only spend it on things that you actually need. Try not to spend your money on things that you don't need. That way you'll be best prepared for future events here. You got King of Coins in reverse. Hang on 1 second. So we have... So I make sure the card's here. So we have Hanua, the world turtle, North America, Iroquois mythology. The king of coins represents stability and faithfulness. The world turtle is strong enough to support the weight of others, hopes, and dreams. He may not be an active participant in their lives, but he is always dependable, slow, and steady. Because he was reversed, it represents corruption, materialism, ruthlessness, authority, indulgence. So, in September, watch out. There's gonna be some corruption here. Corruption stands out. Like I said, with your money, don't get cocky with your money. Um, you're gonna feel like you're getting a whole bunch of money, and you're gonna end up doing what I did when I was a kid, where I went from not having money to being able to have money. I thought, I could just spend it willy-nilly wherever I wanted. Don't make that mistake at all, because money, I have a feeling in September, you're only going to have extra money in September, so definitely save and stash it away for the later months, the later part of the year, because it's going to dip down after September, is what I'm feeling here. So this card is just here to warn you to not get carried away, and also don't let people tell you how you can and can't spend your money in regards to things you need to pay for. Maybe you have medical bills that you got to pay off, or an internet bill, or some important bill that people are going to be like, oh, you don't need that, and you'd be like, yes, I do. So be aware. Do not let people dictate how to spend your money, but at the same time, don't get carried away with knowing that you have a bunch of money for this month, and you might feel tempted to spend or splurge it all. So definitely be conservative with your money. Now we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Let's see here. Wands, Four of Wands. So Four of Wands is Mohini and Aravan from India, Sanskrit epic poem. The Four of Wands represents rejoicing and festivities, a well-deserved celebration and a stable time to be thankful. Cherishing loved ones, Mohini and Aravan embrace each other, enjoying the time before the next adventure begins. Reversal means self-doubt, dysphoria, canceled plans, gloom. Okay, so for September, because you will be tempted to spend your money wrongly, this card is to remind you of what's going to happen if you do that. You're going to dip into a depression. You're going to start doubting yourself. You're going to be, I don't want to say bawling your eyes out, but you're going to end up being very emotional over it, to the point where you're going to lose sight of, being grounded and actually seeing the bigger picture of things. So don't self-sabotage yourself at all. So just remember, for September, just because you're making extra money doesn't mean that you can just go crazy with it. If I were you, I'd stash it away really, really nice, tuck it away for a rainy day, so to speak. And you know what I do per month if I want to buy something extra and splurge my money, because I'm always very, very tight on my budget. Like right now, I have to make up $400 a week, which is crazy. So any donations and stuff people drop me during stream would be greatly appreciated. I actually have to look at getting a new car with money that I don't have either. So that's why I'm doing tarot readings. But if I want to spend a little extra money on myself, let's say like, Jurassic World Dominion came out and I really, really wanted it, that's my monthly budget, is one item on myself, and that's it. That's my monthly budget. Sometimes, yes, I self-sabotage myself and buy an extra thing or two on top of that, but I try to minimize my self splurging and gifting to one item a month if that helps you kind of budget things. Try to keep it around, I would say, under, if you can, for temptation, for tempters, I would say $40 or less is a really good starting point. So that way, technically, you're only budgeting yourself at $10 a week. So that's not that bad. So definitely work on some self discipline, prepare yourself for feeling really awesome with this money, but also prepare yourself to not get carried away with that awesome feelings, Kitty. So Kitty says, I believe that. Okay, so just just remember, play it cool, be self-disciplined, have some self-control. If you really want a Halloween costume, you know what I do every year? I make my own. I don't spend money on materials. I repurpose materials that I already have. So if you can do that, you can make your own costume. You don't have to go to the spirit store and spend $60 on a pre-made costume that's in a bag that might not fit you next year. So repurpose clothes and items that you can make a costume out of. Make it original. Be yourself. Be original. So I will always encourage that for everybody else. So, I hope that has helped you tonight, Kitty. Do you have any further questions for me tonight, by the way? Feel free to text in the comments and I'll get back to you. And like I said to everybody else, don't forget to leave a review on Facebook if you haven't already. Please do that. Find my Facebook in the Linktree link. And if you need to bring it up and look it up, type in !join and it's in there. Kitty Lady, same, thank you. You're very welcome. I have a lot of wisdom. I'm an old soul. I may be young, but I do have some experience as an old soul. Let's cool down the incense a bit here. Kitty Lady, you are so right. I know, here's what I tell people. I don't mind being right, but to be honest, I hate being right because I'm right so much that I hate it. Hate's a very strong word. I just dislike it. How about that? Kitty Lady, no, I don't, but this was an amazing reading. Thank you. You're very welcome. Let me cross you off here on the list. Anybody else want a reading? I mean, if you know anybody that wants to stop by the stream and get a free reading, please tell them to stop by and join the stream right now. I'll do a free reading for them. All I ask for in return are reviews on my Facebook because that's the only transaction you guys have with me. If you can't afford it, I'll do a free reading if you leave a review. So you're very welcome, Kitty. I did write down a few people who said they would come back in the stream, so I am keeping an eye out for them. Dahina and Dre. Dre wanted a Akashic reading, so I got him written down. So hopefully they stop by the stream tonight. And I do have a surprise for us tonight. So if there's nobody requesting readings right now, I have a really cool, really awesome surprise here, guys. My cousin actually gave it to me for my birthday. My birthday was August 12th. I should have probably done a birthday stream, but I didn't because my birthday always stresses me out. So I just relaxed, to be honest, on my birthday. But my cousin sent me this in the mail, the Zen Garden litter box, a little piece of mindfulness, and it comes with little Zen kitties, some sand and some rocks. So maybe we could do this together. You guys can tell me what you guys want me to do with my litter box Zen thing. So let me see. Do I have a knife? I do not have a knife. I have to go get a knife. Aw, thank you so much, J-Step, for the happy birthday. You know what? I'm gonna play a happy birthday or my favorite sound alert here. I'm gonna play a sound alert. It might be really loud, so be prepared for that. Let's see, what kind of sound do I want to do? Let's see. You know what? For my birthday comment for you, J-Step, I'm gonna play Nord Mead. Hopefully I didn't kill people's ears. I had to get a knife. This is X-Acto blade. Because I don't like ruining boxes. Oh, cut away from yourself. There we go. So let's see here. We got... I haven't opened this up yet, but it does come with a booklet. It comes with a little rake thing. The kitties. The sand. The everything. So let's... This is like an unboxing set, so... Oh, there's like 2 rakes. This is awesome. Guys, this is really awesome, okay? I haven't opened this up yet. So let's see here. So we got... Here's the box. Little Zen litter box gardening here. This is so cute. It's got the little Zen kitties just meditating away there. It's got opening the box, gardens and cats stepping inside, reaching enlightenment. This is really cute. Opening the box. There are many...
Referring to the incident with the dragon, I was barely involved.
Aw, thank you for the follow. I'll follow you guys back, by the way. Didn't follow back MX Dorcha, so following her back. And Cheese Balls, I got you. Following you back. It does look cute. OMG, yes. And if you want a free reading, let me know. Put in ! join and follow the rules from there. This book. There are many paths to enlightenment. Be sure to take one with a cat. That is so cute. I'm going to have to read through this book. I mean, if you guys want me to read it, I will. It might take a little while, but readings do come first, by the way. So if you want a reading, you get a free reading, but just remember paid readings are like VIP readings, so they will come first before actual free readings, so bear that in mind when that happens. It's not going to interrupt a reading, but it will to the top here.
If you're referring to the incident with the dragon, I was barely involved.
Thank you so much, Queen Shorts. Welcome to the stream. I will follow you back. Every bit helps me get to affiliate. I'm gonna at least change the stream. I don't know why, but the whole playlist just changed on me. I'll open up some of the kitties. These kitties are really cute. I mean, look at how tiny they are. That's really tiny. Okay, cheese balls. I'll do a free reading. I'm gonna write you down here. Let me make sure I'm writing everybody in the correct order here. So we got cheese balls. Do you have any specific questions for the cards, by the way, while I'm going through the list? Let me know in the comments. Hi Legos! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? If you'd like a free reading, type in !join and follow the rules, please. If you drop me a follow, I'll follow you back, by the way. And Queen Shorts here. You'll be right after cheese balls. Let me put Zen Kitties away a little bit. I will finish unboxing them after readings have dissipated a little bit. Because that's what I do in between readings, is I start unboxing stuff or going through things. But it's really cute. It comes with little Zen rocks and sand, so we'll definitely go through we'll definitely go through and get these kitties all set up here. So let's see, we have... I know they're so small, cheese balls. I'm going through the comments, so pardon me. I have to catch up on comments real quick. Legos, what I have to do for a reading. Okay, following the rules. Cheese balls, nope, I just want a general reading, thank you. Okay, then your reading is gonna be super general. So let me just connect to your energy, okay? Just relax, and if you feel anything, that's just my energy connecting with yours, okay? Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna start shuffling. Cheese balls. Sometimes people can be energy sensitive and sense me actually linking up to them. So sometimes they get a little bit scared or deterred by it. Just making sure my incense is fully totally cool before I burn my tranquility candle here. There's a lot of reversals with this deck. Like, ever since I've been using it, it's preferred reversals a lot. So you have King of Wands, 9 of Coins, and 9 of Swords. So I will go through each card with you, and I'll bring it up to the camera so you can see it. So King of Wands. Alright, so your King of Wands is in reverse. Yeah, I feel kind of nervous. Those are pretty cards. Thank you. Don't be nervous. Just relax. Tarot is just a tool to get the brain gears going. It's never a bad thing. If you get a reading where it's negative and they don't tell you how to handle it, that's a bad psychic, to be honest. And I don't want to bash anybody, but there's psychics that give you like a time limit on your life and diagnose your ailments, and that's not right. That, in my opinion, that's not right. Tarot and Oracle are meant to be tools to help you with your mental health or think of things that you normally wouldn't have thought of. Just a tool. It's not good or bad, it's whatever the intention is from the user. So King of Wands is the Phoenix. It's a mythology from East Asia. So the King of Wands is a symbol of strength. The legend of the Phoenix spans many cultures, but in all of them, the Firebird represents nobility, rebirth, strength, and loyalty. Because he was reversed, it represents tyranny, a lack of harmony, weakness, and volatility. I used the guidebook a bit to get a baseline here. So what stood out to me was lack of harmony. I feel like I want to say distant past, and then for a while it wasn't there, but then recent past, you've had some disharmony stuff that just not balanced at all. Maybe I don't want to say a lot, but a little bit of bad luck here that you've been having off and on in the past, and it feels like it never ends for you, and I'm so sorry for that. I go through it myself, so don't worry. People out there that end up feeling that they have a run-of-the-mill bad luck. Okay, Legos, let me write you down. You'll be after Queen Shorts 3, who is after this reading. Writing you down so I don't forget, because I accidentally skip people if I don't write this down. So you're written down, Legos. Now back to you, Cheeseballs. Goes, yep. I know, bad luck is annoying, and I'm so sorry that's happened to you. That's annoying. Hold on, I need to plug in my Wi-Fi, because it's getting low. I'm going to move on to the 9 of Coins for you here. Looks like an Asian mythology, so let's see if I'm right. Vietnam, so Vietnamese legend, so it's in reverse here. Like the bad luck part, yep. Bad luck's annoying, isn't it? It feels like a curse, but it's only a curse if you think it is. I'll let you know that curses is a perception thing. So 9 of Coins, the legend of the watermelon in Vietnam, Vietnamese legend. The 9 of Coins represents success. Hard work and patience have resulted in a successful harvest, and now, even the Emperor enjoys my Thames watermelons. The road was long and hard, but the rewards well worth the effort. Because it was reversed, it represents scams, superficiality, overinvestment, work-obsessed, ungrateful. What stands out to me is scams and overinvestment here for you. I feel like you get stuck in a pickle of bad luck so much so that you can't see a way out, so you start buying into the first thing that sounds good, if that makes sense. So don't let that happen to you. Use your intuition. If something feels off or something's not right or it's too good to be true, listen to your intuition and don't give in to it, because that's what's going to screw you over. That's what keeps the cycle going on and on and on. So don't be scammed, and definitely don't put in so much effort to the point where it drains you dry. Okay? If you need to, take the time to take a step back, reassess the situation, take a breath, and look at it from a logical standpoint of view. If you need to, I'm a big stickler for recommending counseling and stuff, but if you know you have like an experienced friend or family member that you trust, talk to them about, hey, do you think this might be a good strategy or an idea for me to do? Kind of invest in someone who you know is going to give you the proper support in advice here for your specific situation. I think I'm trying to make sure I'm on the right path here. Yeah, definitely check in with that trusted source of a person before you make that decision, because I really think that can help you out here. And if you have nobody, see if you can schedule something with a counselor. Counselors are good for more than just when you're depressed or having a crisis. Um, they're paid to understand and give direction to people and give them the tools they need for success. So definitely invest in that if you haven't. Cheeseball says, okay, I'll do that. Yep. I'm going to move on to your next card here. The Nine of Swords. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet. This one's in reverse too. Sometimes I gotta minimize the glare just a bit. Nine of Swords. Oedipus. Greece. Greek mythology. Oh, let's see. The Nine of Swords represents decision making controlled by anxiety. The Oracle of Delphi warns the king that his son, Oedipus, will one day kill him. Had he not let his fears control him and raised his son in love instead of hate, the king's eventual death could have been avoided. In reverse, it represents recovery, acceptance, letting go, accepting help, and hope. So I really feel like you're definitely going to go and get that counseling done or invest in somebody to help you. And don't let your anxiety or fears rule you. Definitely take a step back, work on breathing exercises or something to ground you, and then revisit the situation with a clearer mind and a clearer head. It would really help you out a whole lot to be able to focus on that. So do me a favor, check your mental health, make sure your fears and anxiety are not ruling you. Just because you're having bad luck doesn't mean that that's the bad luck causing all this. It's actually your anxiety and your fears that are causing all your setbacks. So I hope this has helped you tonight. If you have any further questions, let me know in the chats. I'll do my best to get back to you and reply. But I'm going to move on to Queen Shorts here. So Queen Shorts, if you have any questions or comments or concerns for the cards, please let me know. And also, Cheeseballs, don't forget to leave a review on my Facebook page. You can find it in the link in the ! join command or the socials panel on my About Me page. Cheeseballs, I'll definitely get a therapist. Therapist, counselor, whatever mental health specialist you can talk to. Whatever you feel is right for you. And like I was saying, please leave a review or a mention on my Facebook page. It would be greatly appreciated. Every little bit helps. Right now I only have 3 reviews on there. I'm hoping to get more, so that's why I'm handing out free tarot readings on Twitch. So all you guys gotta do to pay me is to leave a review. It costs you no money. Aw, thank you so much, Cheeseballs is greatly appreciated. Alright, Queen Shorts, I will do a love reading for you. I'm being told to still use this deck, so this deck really wants to be used tonight, so I will use this deck with you. I have about almost 30 decks, but I only use decks that want to be used. Any, specific concerns in this love reading, by the way, Queen Short? Let me know in the comments while I connect to your energy, okay? Just relax and let us connect, okay? And don't be nervous. Some people get nervous, some people get unsure. Okay. Love reading for Queen Shorts 3. I'm being told I have to pick out this card, so let's see here. And I'm being told this one and this one. I never select the cards the same way all the time, so let's see how this goes. Love reading. That King of Wands is back. And I do shuffle pretty decently. So you have the Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, and King of Wands. Lots of wands. Jeez. Emotional. Fire is emotion, like this intense emotion. Not this level-headed, calm emotion. This is a lot of fiery passion emotion here. So, Nine of Wands. Let's see. Alright, Nine of Wands in reverse for you, Queen Shorts. Let's see here. Valissa, the Beautiful. A Russian fairy tale from Russia. The Knight of Wands represents weathering the battle sent by her wicked stepmother to the door of the witch Baba Yaga. Vasila, the Beautiful, stays resilient. She endures Baba Yaga's impossible trials. She is wary and cautious, but also hopeful. Because she's reversed, it represents a stalemate, stubbornness, hesitance, giving in, and paranoia. I'm feeling this is more of stubbornness for you. I feel... I'm being told from my guide here that there's someone that you've been set up with or will be. I feel like it's, I don't want to say today, maybe today or tomorrow. It's gonna be soon. One of your friends or relatives, somebody you know, is gonna set you up with somebody, and you're gonna be stubborn about it. You're not gonna believe that that this person is worthy of your time and love. You are going to create a wall between you and this person because you don't know them to the point where it kind of scares you, and you may not even realize that it scares you or makes you uncomfortable. So let's see how this turns out. I'm going to move on to the next card here. So you have the Knight of Wands here in reverse. So we have Tatterhood. It's a Norwegian fairy tale from Norway. The Knight of Wands represents a fearless fighter eager to charge into battle, especially if it means defending someone she loves. Reckless and unafraid, Tatterhood grabs what she wants to claim the future she desires. Reverse, she represents arrogance, jealousy, abuse, recklessness, a braggart. I'm gonna admit on this one, arrogance stands out to me, and recklessness more than anything else. Like I said, I think I'm with someone already. Okay, so maybe a little more of like, when I do love readings, it can mean something other than romance. It can be love for a family member too, so bear that in mind and keep your mind open for now. Because I haven't gone through all the cards yet, it might not make much sense yet. So I feel arrogance and recklessness is standing out to me. So I feel like it's not this arrogance like you're a bad person type thing, but I feel like this does pertain with you. Maybe a little bit of arrogance here on your part, in this relationship? Oh yeah, jealousy? Okay. So maybe an arrogance of jealousy, like you're arrogant about being jealous, maybe? I'm not too sure. Um but this whole theme of yours ends up to recklessness, where you do things that like you might say something that you later regret that ends up not being true. So keep in mind when you're being jealous, that's your ego taking over, especially if you don't have an actual evidence to be jealous. Like, for example, if you're in a relationship with, let's say, a guy who you know where he is, you know what he's been doing, you know when he texts you and everything, um, and there's no evidence whatsoever that he's cheating on you or anything like that. um, just bear in mind that if there is absolutely no evidence, then he's telling the truth. Unless you have a friend that tells you otherwise, or a relative that tells you otherwise, or you happen to see his phone randomly. Like, don't violate someone's privacy and go through their phone, by the way. But if you happen to see a text going like, "Hey, baby," and it's from someone you have no clue who it is, um, then maybe, yeah, investigate it, see where this is coming from, because um, talk to him about it first, and if he doesn't come clean, then you know he's lying. But if you've caught him in lies before, chances are you probably should just walk away. That's just my experience, personal experience there. But let's move to the next card to see, just to see what's going on. So I want to go back to this card real quick, the Nine of Wands, with that wall. Do you put a wall up between your significant other and yourself? Because it feels like you occasionally treat them like a stranger, is what I was picking up on and trying to describe earlier, actually. Just going back a little bit on your whole thing of saying you're with someone already, because sometimes I can word things differently that actually applies with the same theme message. So yep, that's paranoia. I am do that. Well, you need to get rid of the paranoia. As someone who has personally been cheated on uh, throughout the years in relationships before, I approach it as not everybody's gonna be the same. Yep, you do that. Okay. So just try to bear in mind that not everybody's going to treat you the same as the last person, and you need to understand they're all individuals, they're all different, and they're not all going to do the same thing. You have to give them the benefit of the doubt, because if you don't, you're going to drive yourself crazy, and then you're not living in the moment of things, and you're self-sabotaging your happiness all the time. And that's a huge turnoff in a relationship when your partner is not happy all the time, where that does breed resentment sometimes, and even makes the partner do want to go off and cheat or break up with you and be with somebody else. So bear that in mind, that instead of protecting yourself, you're actually sabotaging yourself by driving this person away towards someone else, because you're not I'm not saying you have to be a ray of happy sunshine all the time, but I am going to say you should definitely not be driving people off or denying them a connection with you, because that that's what drives them away into the arms of other people. I just need to work on my mental health. Yes, you do. And like I said, for cheese balls, it does help with counseling and stuff like that too. Um, Even though I might have advice for you, I'm not 100% a professional in the mental health field. I just help those gears turn in your brain a little bit. So I'm going to go to the King of Wands here, your last card. So I'm going to reread it again. So the Phoenix is from East Asia in East Asian mythology. The King of Wands is a symbol of strength. The legend of the Phoenix spans many cultures, but in all of them, the Firebird represents nobility, rebirth, strength, and loyalty. I feel like this card is representing what you can do about your whole situation, by the way. So because it's upright, it says honesty, passion, leadership, charm, and flexibility. And I'm going to say all of those words. That's what I was thinking. Okay. And it does help even if like you're married or something. Like marriage counseling helps too. Um but like I said, this right here is telling you you need to be honest with your partner, okay? Communication and honesty helps and goes a very long way in a relationship, and also shows that person that you are mature enough to be in a relationship. Um, Being the leader about it, like not trying to be controlling, but taking this, for me, this is just telling me being the ownership of your own uh problems, your own concerns, and your own habits, and telling them, yeah, my bad, I was jealous and I had no reason to be. I'm sorry, it's my fault, and I'm working on that. I'm doing the best I can because I realize this is a problem for us, and I don't want you to feel bad for things that you've never done. Um, Also, charms and flexibility. So, be flexible with your partner. And my biggest advice for you tonight is work on letting your wall down a bit. And if you need to, talk to your partner and explain why you put up that wall, why you get jealous, what makes you jealous, and tell them, it's not to restrict them from being themselves, but just so that they're aware of your reactions, and that they need to communicate with you about what's going on or what's happening so that you can be more grounded in what's going on, understand, and logically tell yourself, okay, he's on the phone with his mother, that's why I hear a female voice, and he's not cheating on me. So when he says I love you, he's just talking to his mother, and that's who he's talking to. So when he gets off the phone, you know, he'll tell me that was my mom, or my mom called, something like that. So hopefully that's helped you out a bit. Do you have any further questions before I move on to Legos here? Just out of curiosity here. But definitely feel free to leave a review on my Facebook page. It'd be greatly appreciated. Every review helps. I guess I'm getting a fourth review tonight, so the more people that actually leave real reviews, the better, because there are those spam bots that leave reviews promoting their own businesses, which hurts little things like little psychic thing businesses like me. Queen Shorts, he knows, I told him. Okay, so that's good that you guys are communicating. So yeah, maybe it's just a whole thing of just going to counseling and addressing your own personal fears and trying to help yourself get through it, because if he's doing everything he can on his end, then you just need a little help. And I hope counseling does benefit you and helps you. If not, feel free to come back. You can just talk to me if you want. Join the Discord. I will be there, and you can direct message me either in one of the channels or actual like DM or inbox, what have you, whatever you want to call it. But you could talk to me. I've dealt with outrageous jealousy issues before. Nope. Okay. But let me know how I did. I hope this has helped you some way. If not, I'm sorry, but it seems like it has. So Legos, you are up. Feel free to let me know any questions or concerns in the comments right now while I shuffle the cards and cleanse them. If you don't want to share, that's okay. I can tell you how to direct your question or concern without making it public if you don't want to. I'm going to light the tranquility candle here just to make everything tranquil. Legos, what will happen to my relationship with my ex-partner? I want to get back with her. Ooh. You know, I have a rule about exes, but I don't want to deter you. But it just hopped in my mind, and X is an X for a reason. But we'll see here. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Okay. Don't be nervous, and let's approach this with a cool head, okay? Legos. I'm so delayed. It's okay, Queen Shorts. If you have any further questions, I can do my best to reply. Don't worry about it. My stream's also delayed by 30 seconds or a few minutes because of the reception that I have. I don't have the best internet, so people, when you guys do buy readings from me, that helps. Only connect to your energy, Legos, okay? Just relax and get in as much relaxed position as you can, okay? Okay. Let me change the music real quick because I don't like how this is. Even though it's a meditation music, I don't like the feeling of it for this reading. I don't know why, but the cranberries popped on, and that seems to match here. So, Legos. What will happen to my relationship with my ex-partner? I want to get back with her. And if this song resonates with you, I will link it in the chat for you to find too. I'm being told 4 cards for you. We have the King of Coins, 5 of Coins, 3 of Wands, and 10 of Cups for you. Looks like we got some Persian or Indian myth, maybe some Polish here, Native American. Let's see here. King of Coins. So, for your ex and you, King of Coins is Hanuna, the world turtle, North America, Iroquois mythology. The King of Coins represents stability and faithfulness. The world turtle is strong enough to support the weight of others' hopes and dreams. He may not be an active participant in their lives, but he is always dependable, slow, and steady. Because he's upright, his position represents success, dependability, conservatism, strong will, willing to work. Yeah, I got nerve damage on half the side of my face, so it makes me tongue-tied. What stands out to me is dependability and strong will and success. So, in the past, you and your ex were these words, but dependability stands out the most to me. I feel like your ex was somebody that you could really depend on in a relationship for what you felt in the past with this person. And this is probably why you're thinking you want to get back with her. But I don't feel like this dependency was I don't feel it was healthy for you. Maybe a little too dependent on her. And I think when we get a little too dependent on each other, that drives people away too, because they feel like the world is on their shoulders, and they want, nowadays in modern times, people want to be equals, people want to share, need to work together. So I would say keep this in mind for yourself. If you want to get back with her, these cards, I have a feeling, are going to tell you how to do that. And whether it works or not is all up to you, by the way. But I feel if you want to get back together with her and you want that successful relationship again, don't depend too much on her, okay? Don't make it where she has to do everything or make all the decisions. Try to help her out equally, like be her equal. Think about that, okay? So I'm going to move on to the 5 of coins here in the upright position. The Little Match Girl. It's a Danish fairy tale from Denmark. The 5 of coins represents financial hardship and feeling left in the cold. The little match girl needs help, but no one is willing to help her. She struggles alone despite her proximity to a force that could potentially help her. Because this card is upright, it represents recession, adversity, isolation, unemployment, and ruin. I feel like this is what weighed on the relationship, was finances, because we have the King of Coins and the 5 of Coins here. So maybe you were a little dependent on her for money, and that also, like, she was probably struggling with money. Maybe that's why, I'm getting told maybe that's why she walked away. Did she leave you by any chance? Please let me know in the comments. But I feel like the overwhelming dependency that you placed on her made her feel isolated, to be honest. At least isolated in the relationship, where like she probably could have depended on you, but chose not to because she felt that you needed her more than she needed you. So I feel like this revolves around money. So please let me know in the comments if this is still resonating with you. I just want to make sure I'm on track here. 3 of Wands. Let's see. 3 of Wands. Three of Wands in reverse. The Enchanted Pig, a Romanian fairy tale from Romania. The 3 of Wands represents hard work and travel. The princess takes a long journey to rescue her prince, making sacrifices and surviving trials along the way. If she stays motivated, her efforts will be rewarded. She was in reverse, so it represents returning home, wallowing, frustration, delays. Wallowing and frustration and delays really stand out to me. Like, she has had money problems, yeah. So I feel like the whole money problems and stuff really made her feel inadequate in the relationship, where she couldn't help take care of you, or there's something that she felt that she wasn't able to meet for you, and that's unfortunate. That probably made her extremely frustrated that she didn't have enough money. So I identify with it a lot. I'm sure a lot of us can. So I think, if you depended on her for any kind of money, it probably felt too much for her on her end. So let me go to the last card here before I give you my overall interpretation here, because I feel like all of these tie into each other, and this one is the wrapper upper. So, ten of cups here. Ten of Cups is in reverse. Just so you know, my tarots like to give hard pills to swallow, but we're all human here. We all make mistakes. We all do certain things and habits that we may or may not be proud of, and it's okay. This is just telling you how to handle this situation here. So the Ten of Cups is Julnar the Seaborn. It's an Arabic folk tale from Persia. The Ten of Cups represents true emotional and spiritual fulfillment. After many hard trials, Julnar finds a happy, loving husband and has a child. Her brother rises from the sea, which often represents the subconscious, to congratulate her and celebrate her newfound life. Because the Ten of Cups was in reverse, it represents dysfunctional family, broken home, inability, conflict, and neglect. So I feel like all those things apply to this relationship here. Neglect stands out to me the most, and I feel like it was both of you. Like, maybe she was too focused on money and your mind was elsewhere. So if you want to get her back, make sure she doesn't have to want for anything. I'm not saying treat her like royalty and spoil her silly and make it that she doesn't have to lift a finger or do anything, but try to bear in mind a 50-50 percent relationship here for sharing your lives, space, and if she feels like she has money problems to the point where she feels like she's not in the position to be in a relationship, maybe try to help her solve those money problems for her. I'm getting told, the saying of give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but if you teach him how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. So maybe she just needs something like that for you to come along and be like, I can help you out if you want me to. Give her some support that she needs, and make sure that she does the same for you. It doesn't always have to be financial. It can be emotional support, just being a couple and working together. And I think if you communicate with her enough and make sure that you guys are on the same page, I really think it can help you guys out. So please bear that in mind and be very, very all about communication with her, and make sure she knows that if she's not doing very well with her finances, she doesn't have to be in that position forever. You can help her solve that by either maybe getting her another job, or getting her an extra job, or figuring her out like little side projects she can do to make up to bring in extra money. Anything, maybe even do it with her. Like, I know couples that actually work together on a side job. Like, on Sunday I was at this psychic event where this couple, they travel the world, well, the country, so to speak, in a van, and together they make crafts. The girlfriend, she does tarot readings and the sales, and her boyfriend makes a lot of the crafts and assembles stuff, and they work together on it and they make money with it. And they do have other stuff that they do as well for finances. But I think this might be your key to maybe getting her back. So rack your brain and maybe make sure that you know how to handle this relationship a second time around and can help her out and maybe help her grow. If you're the most mature one in the relationship, then maybe set an example for her and admire the growth that she does that comes with it if she chooses that. But like I said, bear in mind, only you can make this work. I've given you the little hints and advice here, so hopefully that has helped you. Please let me know in the comments if you have any further questions or concerns and you want me to sum up. But also, thank you so much. Please leave a review on my Facebook page. You can find it in the socials panel on my Twitch, the About Me page, or you just type in !join and the link is there. It's a Linktree link. So, again, I hope this has helped you a bit. If you want me to clarify anything, let me know in the comments, okay? And cross you off from the list here. Because I did you. Okay, thank you so much. You're very welcome, Legos. I hope this really does help, and I hope I'm not right when I say X's are X's for a reason when I first said that, so please bear that in mind, that if it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. There's, you know, if it doesn't work out with one person, there's always someone else better that comes along, so bear that in mind. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket, okay? I know you probably still love her a great deal, okay? I'm gonna go back to unboxing some Zen kitties. And if anybody wants a free general reading, let me know in the comments. Put an !join and follow the rules from there. Let's see, we got little rakes here. We got our stones, our kitties, and our sand. I think I'm gonna put the sand in here, okay? I'm afraid that I'm gonna spill the sand. So what time is it? 9:15? We have about 55 minutes left in stream. I'm changing the times on Monday, Tuesdays, by the way, guys. It's gonna be around 7:30 till about 10 o'clock. Because I figured, I noticed a lot more people pop in around those times. And when I try to make it all the way till 11, my views drop and my average viewer ratings drop. And that's not going to help me get affiliate anytime soon, because I have to have an average of 3 viewers. So if people can stay in the stream, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. Uh-oh. I think... Oh, there we go. Okay. So, like, I can't open the sand. I don't want to spill the sand. I need my knife. My artistic X-Acto blade. Remember, always cut away from yourself. Let's see here. I'm gonna get scissors. Dangerous with this. J-step. Join. Let's see here. Let me grab my scissors real quick. Hold on, I gotta walk away for a split second. Okay, walking back. So, J-step. If you still have energy, I would love an Akashic reading, but take your time unpacking. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, I can do Akashic reading. Let me at least put the sand in, because these poor kitties, I've been trying to get the sand in here since I unboxed them. And look, I got child safe scissors. My old grade school scissors. I'm like, this better have opened up the bag, because if not, I'm going to lose it. I'm gonna at least pour the sand in here. This can either be really messy for me or not so messy, so... Maybe I can recharge with, getting a little bit of sand, on my area here. That's not cool. Well, I guess I'm gonna do some vacuuming tomorrow then. So, I mean, if you want, J-step, before I start with your reading, I mean, I'm gonna write you down. I'm gonna do Akashic. Okay, I got you written down. If you want, you could tell me where you want me. Where should I put the stones here? Where should I put the stones? I got a few stones here. I got big stone, medium stone, and 3 small stones. Where should I put them? I mean, this is really cool, like... Maybe I put stone here. Stone here. Maybe a stone in there. Maybe a stone there. Maybe a stone there. See, and there's 2 kitties, so let's see here. I definitely want to put 1 kitty here. I'm just feeling intuitively like to put these cats in places. I might even add a 3rd cat somewhere one day. So let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna have... I mean, I thought humorously of putting like 1 little cat here at the butt. That's how tiny they are. They're really cute. There's a white one and this is the gray one. I'll just put kitty here. So we have kitties there, okay? Alright, now I can do Akashic Records. So let me at least put little Zen kitties here. I'm gonna have to... I'm starting to get crowded with all my stuff. Let's put the box there. Get this box out of the way. I'm gonna pack up this deck so I can get the Akashic readings out for you, okay? I know, they're adorable, aren't they? Like, honestly, I miss having a cat. I used to have a cat. She passed away in 2020. Her name was Elsa. And she was a gray Bengal mix. And she was super cute and friendly and loving, and I miss her every day, but she's with me. Let's see here. Okay, so we got the Akashic Tarot here for J-Step. Me too. I think mine is my spirit guide. She is always with me. I put her in a little necklace urn that's on me. See Elsa, it's rainbow and it's really nice. She actually my spirit guardian now. She cleanses and cleans my room of energy, and also she still is the gatekeeper for my relationships, to be honest. Um she has approved every single date that I've ever gone on and introduced to her. Um, if she didn't like someone, she straight up ignored them. If she really liked them, she would hop on their shoulder, cling to them, and be super friendly. So I really do miss her. That's what she did in person. Like, she would actually go through and make sure that the person that I was interested in, she would go and approve them. So it was really interesting to see that and experience that. She had a lot of love to give too. A lot of our animals also tend to stay with us, by the way, and guide us and still help us from the other side. And if they choose to, they can choose to come back and reincarnate it into another form, like a pet or your best friend. Or there's people where their pets have reincarnated into their children, which is really interesting and cool. So I would say look that up a bit. It's interesting to learn about. So let's see here. I'm just gonna connect to your energy, okay, J-Step. So try to relax and don't be nervous and just go with the flow. Okay. So past life for J-Step. What was your past life about? Okay, that was quick. I've heard that about reincarnation. Yes, you can reincarnate into any living being. Oh wow, you're chock full of busy. I need to get a bigger table for streaming one of these days, by the way. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, so we have 8 of roses. Ooh, a lot of 8s. So 8 of roses, Sangha community, the lookout, 8 of scrolls, paths unknown, Beath, birth, and 5 of roses, the garden. I don't really need the booklet for this. I've noticed this deck deals in human past lives. So I feel let me just get a sense here even more. So I feel in your past life you're very well connected with a little bit of nature. I feel like the nature was part of your profession, by the way. But red represents like a lot of love. I'm getting the word protection here, so you were very protective of your family. So again, this is a male past life that you had. You're very proud of your family. You're very communicative with them. You had a very strong sense of community, and I feel that the Eight of Roses represents that you had a big family, at least 8 family members. Um, I'm being told 4 kids, and the rest are probably you, your wife, and probably yeah, parents. So, but you guys had a lot of love. You guys were very supportive of one another, and I'm getting told also that you guys even built the house together. I feel this house. I'm being really drawn to this scarab here, so I'm going to show you this card here, the community card. There's an Egyptian symbol in there, so I feel that this is an Egyptian past life, to be honest. Um, you are very, very close with your family, and you guys work together to the point where that's what made you a strong, loving, supportive family, by the way. Um, I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm being told something like you dealt in clothing, like linens or something, because I'm being drawn to these coats over here, which is a checkered and a red coat, by the way. Because I thought I was moving on to more cards, but we're still on this card. I feel like your family as a profession dealt in clothes or linens or materials like cloth. J-Step, I've heard that about reincarnation. Okay, I've already read that, sorry. I just want to make sure I stay on top of comments, by the way. So, again, your family, ancient Egypt, everything you guys did was organic, built everything, and you dealt in linens and clothes. And I feel like this lookout card here, which was the next step in your life here, I feel like you guys had an unforeseen event with your business where you guys did trade overseas, and I feel that your your shipments that you guys relied on, there was a very important shipment that happened where the ship, I'm being told, lost at sea, not burned down, by the way. So I feel like you guys also, the red represents that you guys were like very rich. You guys were merchants. So I feel like this lost shipment was a huge blow to you guys overall, and you guys had to reassess your game plans for finances here. This is why you guys were so close, because you guys dealt in the business together, all of you. Even your kids helped out. I'm being told that one of your kids was on this boat, by the way. So that's very unfortunate. So I'm so sorry. So at this point, you're down to 3 kids, supportive family. Business took a hit, but I feel that because of this business, you guys turned over a new leaf and dealt in something new. I feel like you guys turned to papyruses, because I'm looking at the scrolls too. So you guys, instead of dealing in linens and cloth, you turned to doing papyrus instead, because that was safer. You could do it at home, and you could distribute it at home without the risk of losing things at sea. I feel that you guys took it as a very personal and informative change of what happened with your past businesses. I also feel that not everybody agreed with this change, but they accepted it because they're all part of the business and they didn't know where else to turn to anyways too. So being part of the papyrus business is what helped you guys. I'm going to move on to this one. Birth and stuff. I really feel this means more that because your papyrus business was booming, you guys had the opportunity to heal in your family. you guys had 2 or maybe even 3 more children, which you have to think about it. Back in the ancient times, people had a lot of kids. They could afford to have a lot of kids because those were the kids that helped out, and those were your workers, your coworkers, basically back then. So, um, I feel like I'm seeing a dog here, and I'm focusing on that a bit. So I feel that I'm being that your patron deity for your family was Set. And he's a canine-like deity. I think he's actually desert aardvark though, but he looks very canine. He gets mistaken for Anubis all the time. So look up Set, S-E-T, like snail, elephant, turtle. Um, I feel that he was your patron deity, and I think you guys need to. I think you should research about him some. He's the god of the desert, so he deals with a lot of rebirth and renewal and loss in the desert and reclaiming rebirth. So I feel that the business with your Pyrus business was booming, so you guys had more children. I really think it was 2 or 3 kids you guys had. It wasn't just one, is what I'm getting told. It wasn't just one. Um, because there's a number 4 here, it might even equated to eventually 4 children total. So you guys probably did have 8 children total, is what I was picking up back here too. But you guys have a really huge family. And this is what I'm getting for your last card, which is 5 of Roses, the Garden. I feel towards the end you guys were very, very happy, but I feel that for this, you and your wife eventually passed away, and your children are seen here enjoying themselves. I think taking care of the business for you guys, maintaining what you guys stood for, and also maybe even going out and exploring new trade routes, going back in the sea, or at least land trade routes. I feel that you taught your children all the skill sets they need to know to be successful with your handed down legacy and business. Um, I feel that one of your sons was very successful in taking over the business, and he was able to expand the business into new areas. I'm being told Papyrus and Greece, so maybe your son was in charge of maybe the first tradesman to go across the sea and trade with Greece across the Mediterranean Sea there. So, and I feel that one of your daughters with the magnifying glass here was very, 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 I'm being told, very spiritual. She had attention for detail, so she managed the finances very, very, very well. And I feel that because your patron deity was Set, she probably worked with him very closely to ensure the success of your business and your son making it across the sea safely. So I feel that in the end, you could look back on your children and see how successful they are. So in this life, if you were to become a parent again, you instinctively know what you have to do to prepare your children for life, for success and finances. So you're going to have no problem bringing that back into your present life here. Um, Also, like, have you ever had an affinity for uh, clothes or boats or paper? It could be anything with those subjects. So let me know in the comments. Let's talk about your past life a bit, because I am very curious about what you're attracted to in your current life. So I will wait for your comments, J-Step. Now these cats are too cute. Changing the music. I keep getting Norse ambient music. We need a little more jams here. J-Step, yes, definitely linens and beautiful things. Yes, that's your Egyptian past life there coming back to you. And nature, yeah. And here's the thing, the knowledge to learn how to grow and process stuff that makes papyrus is all about plant husbandry. So you definitely had a hopping business. You guys were definitely considered royalty. You guys were merchants. So you guys were very successful. My astrology chart is similar. It shows past lives where my family was central. Yes. Um, I will look up Set. Yep. And he's the Egyptian god of the desert. He's a very interesting deity. Let me know if he resonates with you at all, or piques your interest. I know my patron deity is Anubis. I work with him a lot, and then my very first deity that I ever recall really working with is Bastet, the cat goddess. J-Step's so cool. I know, like, I mean, are you interested in, like, having kids in this current life? Like, what's your stance on kids? I'm curious. Let's see here. Jace, I would feel like it's too late for me. It's never too late to have kids. Healing my inner child. That's because you're very much aware of what it takes to have children and raise them and help them grow and be successful. So you instinctually probably feel that it's not the best time to have kids too. J-Step, as my upbringing was the stark opposite this time. Well, just remember, a very famous celebrity once said, I realized, I have to look this up now. Hold on. Give me just a second here. I'll bring it up. This is a very excellent quote that I saw on Facebook, and it's really interesting. I saved the picture. And I actually sent it to someone because they kept doubting themselves to the point where they blamed their past for their current predicament. And I feel that your past is your past. It doesn't fully define you, if you catch my drift. Let's see here. I'm gonna find this quote real quick. Just give me a minute. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. I have too many health issues at the moment. Yep. Like I said, you instinctively know what it takes to raise a child, so that's probably why this life isn't gonna work out with children. But I'm gonna read you the quote. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. And it says at the bottom, and this is a meme actually, it says at the bottom, Gandhi didn't say this, Martin Luther King didn't say this, Jesus Christ didn't say this. And it says, Mofo Mewtwo said this enlightening shit right here. So you got Mewtwo talking to Mew. I'm a geek, and you know what? There's some interesting things that happen with entertainment and wisdom. Ugh, put my phone back. But yeah, like I said, it's circumstances, but just remember that your upbringing doesn't define who you are. You can make whatever you want out of this life, and if you have health issues, there's always a way around it. I am curious, like, what age group are you in? Like, are you in your 20s, 30s, 40s? Yeah, J Steph goes LOL. I know. I'm just curious because if you're in your early teens or 20s, um, you got a long ways to go. Trust me on that one. You got a long way to go. You shouldn't let health issues hold you back. You can actually get them squared away and out of the way, um, and be able to have kids. Just know, like, from a female standpoint of things, um, our biological clocks start going and ticking down and ends at like age 37. Some of us can't have kids past age 37, so bear that in mind. Like, um, either date a really young girl or whatever, early 30s. Okay, me too. Um, and I even sit there and I go, I don't want kids right now. I'm not in a position financially to have kids. Um, Off and on, my mental state is not in the right place. I'm gonna switch to chatting real quick. So I go, my mental status and current status is not in the right place to be having kids, and not to mention, I don't think it's appropriate for me to have kids where I can't provide for them correctly. Um, and stuff like that I think about all the time. Like, I don't want to have kids right now. Even intuitively, I've been told by my guides I'm not meant to have kids in this life, and that's okay. Um, but it doesn't mean that I can't enjoy being around kids. This is what I do to my cousins all the time because they have kids now, and I go, can I borrow your 2-year-old for the day, and then I'll just return them. They're just on loan for the day. That's what I do. So if you have family members that have kids and stuff, you can still be involved in kids' lives and help raise them and what have you. Um, you can still do all that even without having kids of your own. And here's the other cool thing. There's always adoption too. So if you don't find somebody you want to be with to have kids, you can give a kid a home. I'm a firm believer in adoption because people mostly adopt babies, and it's same thing for animal shelters too. I would love to foster in the future. Yes, thank you so much, because there's so many kids and people out there that, I mean, there's kids in the foster system that age out of the foster system and the adoption system. So where they're no longer adoptable because they're too old to be adopted, and they're now adults without the whole upbringing of all that. So there's actually kids out there that are teenagers that go on these shows and they do this like a fashion walk, but it's like they're literally selling themselves for adoption to potential adoptees. And the hard thing about older children is that the parents get disappointed that they can't mold these teenagers into what they want them to be, because teenagers are little mini adults that they don't have quite a handle yet on life, but they also are their own person. They're not going to do whatever the other person wants them to do. They have to earn their trust. So maybe look into adopting somebody older than a baby, because I mean, think about it. If you're by yourself and you want to adopt, being up every 2 hours at night by yourself trying to feed a baby, don't do that. So it might be better to adopt an older child, like 8 years old and up. And I think you could be very, very happy, uh, even if you're a single parent doing it. You can do it, and I think it would bring you some happiness if you're able to do it. Uh, but go with Plan B for the meantime. Make sure if you got family members that are having babies or young kids, hang out with them, be there for them, be the extra little bit of support, and you'll be at touch with your whole family support instincts of all your past lives into this life. So I hope that's helped you tonight, J-Step. Is there any further questions you have? I mean, if you want to ask more about this life or something, I think I can still maybe give you a bit of insight, if anything, uh, relate stuff, you know? J-Step definitely would love to foster older kids. Yeah, definitely, because, I mean, I grew up as a kid with knowing friends that were adopted or fostered. Um, it was really unfortunate because their parents would just, out here we have an opioid problem with people abusing opioids to the point where they neglect their children. So I grew up with a lot of people who were adopted or fostered because their parents abused drugs or alcohol. So we got all of that. Hey Dre, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Are you here for your Akashic reading, by the way? Let me know in the chat, because I got you written down here. I'm prepared for you. We get 10 minutes left in stream, but I will extend it for you for sure, Dre, because just remember my times are changing now for Monday, Tuesdays, because I notice people trickle in. They like to trickle in around 7:30, and then they all trickle out by 10 o'clock. So instead of doing from 8 to 11, I'm doing 7 to 10. So bear that in mind. I will be making adjustments on my Discord, so you can look up my schedule on there and it'll be updated. So I'm going to do that tonight when I end the stream after you. So let's see here. I'm going to go back to the tarot cam because I already have the Akashic deck out. By the way, this is my favorite meditation music. I'll share the link here. There's. It's called Wolf Spirit, the Shamanic Healing Music, 432 hertz shamanic music drums, and it's got wolves. That is my meditation music. And just so you know, Dre, J Step and I got to do the unboxing of the Zen kitties. I got Zen kitties. It's called Zen Litter Box Gardening. I think for one of my random streams, I'm gonna just read some Zen litter box stuff. Or maybe I even turn it into a meditation stream. Be like, you know, we're gonna meditate with Zen kitties. I'm gonna blow out my tranquility candle, and I think I'm gonna burn some of my Anubis candle here. I'm gonna at least cleanse the deck and the. J-Step, any other insights for this life from the past life you get would be great. Otherwise, thank you so much. Let's see, J-Step. I'm being told no. I think I've told you everything I can. If you want, join the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord yet, join the Discord, talk with me. To be honest, everybody can have so many different kinds of past lives. It's ridiculous. But I don't know why, but I keep thinking about kids with you for some reason. So I really think in the future it'd be beneficial to you and more fulfilling if you just involve yourself with kids somehow. even if you can't adopt or raise a child, maybe get involved with kids, like volunteer somewhere. I mean, yes, you can foster, but maybe you could do a little bit more volunteering or something where you're involved with kids so you can tap into that secret ability of family and love that you have hidden away in your soul there. So again, Dre, let me know if you want your Akashic reading here. Let me know in the stream chat and I'll go right ahead and start right away with you. Listening to the drums and the wolf howling. It really helps. This is my jams. And I don't know if any of you noticed, but if you guys watch my video from last night, I did a channeling from a wolf being, and his name is Skuul. He's a elder of a wolf being tribe, and he had some interesting insights to say to people last night. So he was talking through me into the stream. So if you want, you go back and watch last night's stream. All you gotta do is look out for this guy in the window with my wolf crystal grid. And the wolf is a representation of masculine, leadership, loyal, and wisdom. So bear that in mind. This is not a spirit board. It is a crystal grid board. It's meant for meditation and connecting with the wolf energy here. So I do use this to help me connect with Skuul a bit better. So it is very Native American feeling with his energy, and so is this board. Uh-oh, I hope Dre's still in the stream, because they didn't reply. Because otherwise I have to close the stream in 5 minutes. I can definitely extend it for him if he's still here. Just want to make sure you're still here, Dre. Because I remember you said last night you wanted an Akashic reading, so I'm here for you. I'm ready, and I'm waiting. It's funny, as soon as I turn on like the most interesting music, everybody trickles in, and then when I put something not so vibing on, because that's in my playlist, like everyone kind of just trickles away. It's like certain music attracts people. I mean, I know we're still live here. Otherwise, Twitch Studios would have told me. I'm hesitant. It's a bit warm. Oh, that's right. There's I'll set it on here. My notepad. Because there's incense on the bottom. This is my Anubis candle here. So we're just gonna have it in the stream there. Just don't spill the candle. Did I follow Queen Shorts 3? Did I? Yes, I did. Their account is old. 2015. Alright, Anubis. Anpu, this is for you. His Egyptian name is Anpu. Anubis is what the Greeks called him. Alright, is Dre back in the stream then? Cause Dre, I'm here to do your reading. Cause last night you requested a I gotta put the candle all the way up here so I don't burn anything down. It's gonna have a little tall flame. But yeah, Dre, if you're here, I'm here to do your Akashic reading. I know you're supposed to be in here. Don't want you to lose your spot. I got 1 minute before I close down the stream, guys. I don't want to, but if Dre's here, I'm here to do your reading. I can do it right now. I'll extend the stream just for you. Because I know you really wanted that, that reading. Anubis candle is going really well right now. I don't know if I'm getting any new comments. Okay, I'm gonna give Dre a couple more minutes and then I will be ending the stream. If he doesn't reply, then he'll have to catch me on Monday. I don't want to do that to you. Hey, Dre. Okay. Yeah, you're still here. Okay, I was worried that you weren't here. You wanted the Akashic reading, correct? And if so, do you have any specific questions or anything? And are you ready to just sit down and let me connect to your energy here so we can begin? I just need a confirmation because I want to make sure that you're in the stream properly. Dre's like, hi, hey, I know. Okay, here. Okay, okay. Okay. He's like, I'm here. Don't leave. I know, okay. Alright. Also, the stream is a bit delayed. I do apologize. I don't know how much your delay is. Okay, so... Alright. I'm gonna connect to your energy, okay? He's like, go! Alright, I'm gonna connect to your energy now. Okay. I have to literally lower my vibrational energy to meet yours because I feel like my energy's higher than yours. Let's see, past life for Dre. I'm being told 3 cards for you. I got actual like tall flame over here of the candle, so I'm trying to keep everything a little away. Interesting, you got magic, earth, and water here, so I feel like this is like elements. Like you got the waterfall, 6 of forces, so destiny, earth, magic here in your past life. Let me just try to intuitively pick up on stuff, because I've noticed with this deck I don't really need the book for it, because the pictures themselves help a lot, and I will show each picture for you. I'm really sad, my friend. Can't go to work. I'm sick. My savings are almost depleted. I'm so sorry. You know what? Hang in there. It's okay. I'm in the same boat. I really know how you feel. So all I ask for free readings, by the way, is you just leave a review on my Facebook if you haven't already, okay? Just remember that. You just type in the ! join, the Linktree link. Hey Serenity of Soul, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? I'm currently doing a reading for Dre. It is... If you want a reading, I will extend the reading for you, because I think you were trying to get a reading before. But just know that my new times are 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's 10 p.m. So just remember that. I don't mind extending the stream for you because you're a regular. I know you probably want a reading, so I will be here. So back to you, Dre. So you have 8 of Keys, the Master Artisan. 8 of Scrolls, Paths Unknown. 6 of Forces, the Waterfall. What's popping up to me here is for your past life, I feel that you were assistant to an artist or a manufacturing company. I feel that I'm being told manufacturing company in the industrial age era of the world here as a human. I feel like you were the personal assistant to the person who was in charge of these things. You were very successful at it, is what I'm being told. Very talented, very bright. Potential to, and probably did take over the artisan business. And your mentor, I'm saying mentor instead of teacher because they were really your mentor. They you really looked up to them, and when they passed away you took over the business for them. They were very old when you started doing your mentorship assistant position with them. You were handpicked. You weren't just a favorite, you were someone that was recognized for your talent and potential and molded into a success for that. So this is some of your key traits as a person, as you're very good at learning from people willing to teach you and take the time to help guide you. So you're very good in this, so remember that for this life, by the way. I feel that even though you're under mentorship and everything, with the artisan gig, I feel that you did turn to a new pursuit of interest, particularly more so with trees, and I want to say lumber industry. I feel like your previous profession wasn't significant enough to let me know what it was, but I feel like it was a particular time-consuming art, but it helped you understand working with lumber. And I'm being told you dealt with housework, so probably something about the house, maybe some iron work before, like maybe making doors or something. or just overall making houses, but eventually you turned more towards the lumber business of things. But you did all this on your own. You didn't really have a family that was with you on this or anybody that could inherit it from you. I feel like you had nothing but time for your work and nothing else. But you had a very strong passion for it. So your lumber industry, I feel, was kind of your final career move and allowed you to go into retirement here. So I got 6 of forces. So I feel that 6 years is what I'm getting more of a sense of. 6 years after your lumber choice here, your lumber industry choice, um, you took retirement very seriously. You took the time to enjoy and be in the moment of things and actually follow and enjoy nature more. I want to say I don't think it was waterfalls, but I think you had a little bit of an addiction to pools. I'm getting reminded of the movie The Life of Pi, where in the very beginning there's this uncle who had this bucket list of swimming in every pool known in the world that was a famous pool. So I feel like you were kind of like him in that sense, in that past life. In your retirement, you just enjoyed being out in the sun, being in the water, soaking it up, and maybe even getting your toes a little bit pruned. But you enjoyed swimming in those pools so much. And I have to ask, Dre, do you like enjoy water by any chance? Do you like swimming or being in water, or have an interest in like some kind of architecture or being an architect or something? Let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to get back to you here. So maybe if you're thinking about career choices and stuff too, maybe you could do something that can help be part of a house or pool maintenance or something. Maybe something like that. Um, do something that fuels your soul and your passion. I'm working on that readings for people because that's my passion is divination. Drace's beaches. Yep, that's your past life coming out. And like I said, it was in the industrial age where I learned something new about that era. Like back then, they made what they called pool dippers or something, and it was a little house that you would dress up in your little cotton swimsuit, and you would privately dip in the ocean and have people fish you out, put you back in this little carriage pulled by a horse, and you get pulled through the water. Like I feel like that you probably did something like that too back then. Look it up. Like it's interesting. It's weird for us to see, but I think back then it was something really cool and luxurious and like really flattering to use. Dre, I want to build my own vacation apartments for rent on a beach. Oh my goodness, that'd be perfect for you. Definitely set a goal for yourself and make that happen, because if you can do that, you would be so happy doing that. I'm telling you, like, if this is in your past life and this is coming up now, this is a sign saying that you need to get on that goal and that idea. Don't let it just be a fleeting idea. Take a hold of it and make use of it. Seriously. That my parents have experience in doing rentals, but I have like the second or third hand experience of knowing what effort goes into that. And you know what? It can be really expensive, but if you have them by the beach and stuff, you can make them look really nice, and you can make a lot of money doing that, and you'll be set for a nice, comfortable retirement if you could pull it off. Do a lot of research on how to do it. You're very welcome, Dre. I hope this has helped you. What is it? I'm trying to remember, because I'm not very good at remembering every single little detail When I do my readings, I try to do it from a blank slate of mind. So, were you the one that did a business or career reading last night? And something about, we'll leave a review on your Facebook. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. I really do love it. Light, love, and happiness to you, my friend. Thank you so much. But yeah, what was it that you were saying? I think you were going for a new job or something, or trying to do a job. Or was that somebody else? Please let me know in the comments. Because now I'm even more curious. I get a little snoopy. If you don't want me to get snoopy, that's okay. I wish I can recover my finances. I know, you know what? Maybe, I hate to say this, maybe you can try to take out a loan if you know you got decent credit. But if you don't, maybe see if you have some trusted, supportive friend or family join forces with you. Hey, Horror Hannah, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. Feel free to drop a follow. I'll follow you back. Every little bit helps me reach affiliate. I'm trying to become a virtual, a virtual assistant. Um, maybe a virtual, or maybe, oh, I just got a good idea. Dre, you said no, but no luck? I just got a really good idea. Virtual assistant helping people find nice vacation beach homes for rent. If you go out and search like reasonable priced beach homes or something like that for people and help them find it, there's people that look to pay people to search for apartments for them because they don't have time to find it.
If you're referring to the incident with the dragon, I was barely involved.
Thank you, Horror Hannah. It's greatly appreciated. I'll follow you back here. Thank you so much, by the way. Dre, I hope that gets your gears turning because I just remember that people do pay people to find things for them. So a virtual assistant online that will go and find a vacation beach home for you to own or rent. And all you gotta do is search like classifieds or uh, housing bookings online, and in the regions that they're looking at, like say someone's looking to move to California, specifically in a certain town, you could find them something. Do that. Write all this down because all my past videos, I never renew them. So once they expire, they're gone for good. So write this down, okay? By the way, if any of you want a reading, let me know in the comments. I'm going to be ending the reading soon. So if you want a reading, yes, I'm still doing free readings, Horror Hannah. I am extending the stream by a little bit here, so I can write you down here. What kind of reading were you hoping to get tonight, by the way? Got you written down here. I have to write everybody down, otherwise I lose track. That's helped you, Dre. Like I said, tarot and oracles and divination overall are meant to help our gears and our brains start turning. Oh, I would like one for sure. Just a general reading, a love reading, a career in finance, or a past life reading. All you gotta do is drop me a review on my Facebook page after we're done and you get your free reading. Do you do love at all? Yes, I do. I can do a love reading for you. I'm going to use a different deck because this is my past life deck. It's funny because I'm burning my Anubis candle and now there's Egyptian music on, so he must be really happy with the candle. Love reading. Ooh, okay. my dragons want to be used, and I'm gonna use star seeds. You must be a star seed, Horror Hannah, or something. Use my Radiant Scales deck here. Nope, I'm being corrected, I'm sorry. I intuitively select decks for people, and I'm being told Star Seed Dragons. You have to be a Star Seed. I'm gonna use Star Dragon's Oracle cards for you. I got about almost 30 decks here, so no pressure. I collect decks, and you know what? Since I got so many decks, I might as well use them to help people. So I'm gonna do a love reading for you, okay? Now, I've never used this deck before. Interesting. I do use booklets as like my baseline, and then I build off of that. Some decks I don't need a booklet, but other ones I do. So let me at least cleanse this deck a bit. And I'm going to do some star seeds real quick. Anything you were looking in with your love reading? Decks are so pretty, it's easy to collect them. I know. I mean, let me show you this deck. I mean, this is the cover art. Star Dragon's Oracle cards. I mean, it's got a fairy with her fire dragon. There's other cards here. They're very beautiful looking. I mean, that's why we're the 9 dragons here. I am a star seed as well. So if you don't know what a star seed is, look it up. Basically, you're a reincarnated celestial being. You come from many different worlds and planets to the point where you are considered a very old soul. So I don't know if you've been told that before, but in this current life, if anybody says you're an old soul, chances are you're one of those very old ancient souls like myself. I'm getting told to pull this card for you. Oh, and this one too. I've never had anybody get 2 cards yet so far with this deck, so you're the first. So while that's still cleansing, this is a vibrational pendant that has coils in it, copper coils with crystals, and even though it's encased in resin, this is vibrationally charged. We got signs and vision. Ooh, are you a sign believer and a vision believer? Because this is up your alley, I think. Ooh, very cool. Signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. So, like tarot and everything, we have signs here. And you have vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. And I feel this has to deal with your love reading here. The previous card is just a reassurance for you. So basically, trust your intuition when it comes to your romance situation here. Everything's in your intuition, not your gut feeling, but your instincts here. I do believe in signs. Ha 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 ha. Okay. It's awesome. Let's see, love reading for Horror Hannah. That's funny, my boyfriend's last name is that too. not horror part. I don't know why, but I'm being told you only need one card, but... Okay, they're messing with me a bit. Maybe 3? No, just 2. No, just 2. Oh, wow. You got grief, accepting loss, and surrender, letting go of the darkness. Okay, so I'm gonna go through each card with you here. This is amazing artwork. Let me see if I can... It's very, like, I got a light part of the camera here. Okay, there we go. So grief, accepting loss. I feel... Have you been in a recent breakup by any chance? Or, I hate to go there, but did you have, like, a family member recently, like very, very recently, pass away, or your ex passed away? I know, this card is gorgeous. Like, my first instinct with this card, though, is a metaphorical death, though. Like, did you recently break up with somebody, really? It's been very up and down. LOL. Because with this card, I feel even though it's a metaphorical death, I'm being told it made you rethink things. Rethink things about life, about what you wanted. I feel like I'm getting the song in my head, Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. No actual death. Okay. I'm very sorry about that, by the way, with actual death. Trying to focus more here. Let's see. I'm being told everything is going to be okay. Whoever this is, the actual death here, they are looking out for you. They're always with you. Everybody that decides to depart this world lingers and stays behind to make sure that you're okay. And it's also interesting, like, your username matches this card too. I can see, like, if your username was a dragon, it would be this. I keep getting the message, I'm sorry. So, like, whatever this departed person has and wants to say to you is they are sorry for the pain that you're going through, the isolation, the loneliness that you ever felt. But everything will be okay in the end of things. It just, they weren't meant to stay here. That's just how fate was. It was very unfair, but they stay behind to make sure that you're going to get happiness, that you're going to get what you deserve, because even if they couldn't give it to you, this is their way of taking care of you, is taking care of you beyond life here, is making sure that you're taken care of, that you're going to be finding somebody that is worthy of you. So I'm going to go next to surrender, letting go of letting go of the darkness. Jeez. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see. Okay. So I want to make sure you can see the card. Okay. So this is telling you that you're lost in that. You need to learn to let it go, okay? This is what's gonna, once you finally let go of it, this is where your new love is gonna come in and blossom and benefit your life, okay? Learn to let go of the dark blanket of depression or anxiety or whatever doubts you have for the future, for future relationships. And I'm a big stickler for recommending this with people. If you aren't seeing a counselor or a therapist, please go see them and stick with it so that you can learn the tools on how to handle to get through your darkness, your worries, your fears about any potential future relationships ending up like how your previous one ended up as. I feel that it could really help you if you're not getting counseling already. You're definitely going to learn the tools that you need to learn and the skills and understanding that you need to learn to let go of the darkness. And I just get this as a sign of just telling you it's time right now to start this process of letting go. I feel that it will help you. Yeah, that's definitely good advice. I've been thinking about doing that. Yep. And I'll tell you this though, when you think about something like that and then you get a confirmation via tarot or oracle or even a psychic reading, that is your departed person giving you those ideas and telling you, hey, it's time. I'm giving you some signs. So definitely start that. For me, it's nighttime. I don't know about you, but I'm just going to say start this right now. This is going to be so beneficial for you and allow new love to come into your life. Intuitively, I don't feel that you're going to have a love like right away, but I'm being told soon, but in a broad sense of like a few years from now. So as long as you do your work for letting go and listening to your intuition with the visions here, and since you're already a stickler for signs, you already know the basic work that you need to do to be successful here. So I hope this has helped you. If you have any further questions or anything, let me know in the chat, and definitely leave me a review on my Facebook. You can find it under the Linktree link in the bio, or just type in !join and it drops the link in there at the end of the message. So please, 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 it'd be greatly appreciated if you get a free reading from me. That's all I ask. That's your payment, is just leave me a review on my Facebook. Better yet, too, if you guys do snoop on my Etsy, leave a review there. Leave a review there as well. Sorry, I get tongue-tied. Half of my face has nerve damage, so it's only slightly numb, and then I'm like, ugh. So it's funny because I didn't even need the booklet as a base reference for your reading. Like, oracle cards with this style is very easy for me to connect. Horror Hannah. Okay, thank you. You're very welcome. I hope you feel better. I know what it's like to have depression and anxiety and stuff, so I may not know exactly what it's like to lose someone like that. From what I feel from you, I feel like this was somebody very extremely close to you, to the point where, yeah, this was a relationship. So I'm in Discord if you ever need to talk to somebody, okay? If you can't afford a counselor or something. I'm not a professional, but maybe I can give you some tips on how to feel better or something, you know? So let me know in the comments. It's greatly appreciated. Make sure you're following me, which you are. I'm going to make sure I'm definitely following you. Yes, I am. I love your username, by the way. It just reminds me of all, like, my boyfriend he loves horror films and zombies and all that stuff, so. Alright guys, the stream is going to be ending soon. If anybody wants a reading, please let me know now in the comments. I'll squeeze you in real quick. I'm open to doing one more reading, to be honest, before I officially close the stream here. We are at 34 minutes overtime. I think I'm going to keep using this Oracle deck. I got unicorns with the same style, by the way. Oh wow, by the way, Horror Hannah, before you go, there's Resources, which is another starseed-like dragon here. Let's see if we can get closer. Really cool dragon. And this is just telling me that your significant other here is definitely protecting you, okay? You have their support. And I want to quote Lord of the Rings. Have my bow, my sword, and my axe. So again, anybody who wants a reading right now, say that you want one, your free reading. I'll do it for you. You just gotta drop me a review in Facebook when we're done, or the Etsy store on my... That's an awesome deck. Yes, it is. I mean, look at the back of the cards. You got dual dragons. I mean, look at how awesome this card looks. It's got a nice white Asian dragon with this just dude just coming out of like his coils, and it's the wisdom card asking questions. I hate this glare. I gotta get a different camera. And like, there's even like effort, invention. Like, here's a unicorn dragon. Like, this deck is really awesome. That's funny, these two cards merged. My higher self is a dragon, and her name's Azale. So, and she's a starseed dragon, so she's a space dragon. She's a very old dragon. Now I gotta really shuffle this deck good. Because now that I've seen some of the cards, I don't want to be able to predict them. I mean, some people probably are just chilling here for the music. I mean, the music is really awesome, you know? I got, let me see if I can share it with you guys. This is the Anubis, Cradle of Civilization, Desert Synth, and Tribal Ambient. I use a YouTube playlist. Alright, I'm gonna wait 1 minute. If anybody wants a free reading, let me know in the comments now, or forever hold your peace, and I'm gonna switch to chatting and end the stream. So, let me know. I'll give you about a minute or two to make up your mind, and then it's either yay or nay. I'm willing to do one more reading. All you gotta do is type in capitalized letters in all caps, just say I would like a free reading please, or you figure out the free reading and the command list. Okay, guys. Alright. We'll go to chatting. Okay, guys, so thank you for joining me today for free tarot readings, and there's also paid ones. So remember, if you pay for a reading, you're automatically bumped up to the top of the list above the freebies. So it's like a VIP or subscription VIP type situation. So again, if you want to do payments or tips or donations, use PayPal. There's my PayPal in the link tree there. So without further ado, thank you for joining me tonight. Don't forget to drop a follow on my Twitch, check out my Facebook, support my Etsy, and check out my Patreon and Discord. So you can find all that on the link tree on the About Me page, or you type in !join in the comments section, and it will drop the link for you there. So I hope you guys had a wonderful night. Horror Hannah, I will wish you all the best and good luck with your self-transformation here. Light, love, and happiness to all of you tonight. Thank you for stopping by. My streams now will be Monday, Tuesdays from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then every other Saturdays we do meditation for an hour and a wholesome movie night. So you can just relax with me, or I do some crafting streams if I'm not feeling up for readings. So bear that in mind. If you really want a reading and I'm in the middle of crafting, you'll have to pay for a reading. Free readings are only on Monday, Tuesdays, so bear that in mind. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful night. Light, love, happiness to all of you, my friends. I love you so much, and I only want to see you do the best you can be every day. Do the very best, okay, guys? Love you. Mwah. Good night, guys. Love you all. Thank you all for stopping by and dropping follows too. Love you. Bye.